Welcome back to my sewing room. I'm Kelly and you found me here on Pick and Stitches, and today I got the latest shipment in from Sweetwater Fabric Company. This is a quarterly subscription that I get from them, and I just absolutely love their fabric. They always have a great seasonal print that they come out with, usually at Christmas time. So I'm kind of thinking that might be what's in this box. But we're going to have to take a look and see. Now, I'm embarrassed to say I have not completed my other Sweetwater projects for this year. I've been a little bit crazy busy, but yay, it is. Sorry, I got distracted. I've been a little bit crazy busy trying to work on a lot of the Fat Quarter Shop bundles and a lot of the pre-cuts. So I'm definitely going to get into these Sweetwaters. I just have to make the time for it. So this looks like we've got a little bit of a Christmas bundle. Okay. So the first project says, On Dasher, it's never too early for Christmas. Say hello to On Dasher. We absolutely love this collection and hope you have as much fun working with it as we did designing it. We included another set of our new threads woven labels. If you would like extra labels, check our website. And this is the first box that could include the Project Sweetwater Plus. So they have an option now where if you like your Sweetwater boxes, you can add additional fabric. And I love Sweetwater fabric. I definitely need to sign up for that. I think I forgot, but I will do it next. Okay, and then just as a reminder, they've got our next box is going to be this collection Shine. So this is On Dasher. Oh, you guys, this quilt pattern is so cute. So cute. It's snowflakes. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to get you guys some really great close-ups here. This is so cute. I wonder how bad the piecing is. It's always the kicker, right? So we have the gift bag project. We have a pillow and a mug rug all shown on the outside here. And let's see. Yes. So we have a diagram for what we'll need to cut out if you want to make that dasher pillow, which I think is like an applique. And then we've got our snowflake. Okay, I'm curious now. On the paper side of fusible webbing. So this is probably going to be a big applique project for this as well. Well, that'll be fun and different. I haven't done anything that large on applique. I don't know if they encourage you to stitch around it like we do with Lori's, or if it's just using that fusible webbing. But I will definitely get into that and let you guys know. So there's some really cute projects in here. And then we've got these really cute labels that they're starting to make. So these are kind of becoming more popular. We've got a couple of the reindeer ones and a couple of the snowflakes, and then they have a couple labels that say Deck the Halls. So these are not personalized. These are just the holiday ones that they have for this time. Oh no, my fabric looks like it's been through the ringer. Okay, so that'll make it easy to open. So it looks like we got a yes, dessert roll. So these are 5-inch strips called the dessert roll, but it'll be all the same fabrics in here. So let me get you guys a little bit closer so I can get you all the pictures. Okay, so this is what came in our box. We got this really cute product card that has the example of that really super cute pillow. In our next box, they're going to have this Shine fabric, which is really bright and fun. It's got a lot of yellows and oranges and springtime. Looks like it may be more nursery driven with some of the T is for turtle, T is for tree, S is for shine. So there's some alphabet stuff. And then we got this super cute pattern. You guys, that's so fun. So I think that's going to be a lot of fusible webbing, a lot of applique to get it on, but I think that's going to be a good one. And then we got these fun little project bags. And then it looks like there's a mug rug with a pocket on it. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to see if I can find the pattern in here for it. Yeah, so we have the O Dasher treat bag. And then we have our On Dasher woven label is included here. And then we're going to be doing that Dasher mug mat. But look at that. It's got a little pocket for a candy bar because you definitely need a candy bar if you're going to have hot chocolate. And then our project for On Dasher pillow, reindeer pillow. Okay, so in the box we got these really cute labels. This is their Threads Wovens collections, I believe. Let's see. High quality woven labels that can easily be sewn along the seam to embellish any project. These labels can be used on a variety of fabrics and fibers. So we got a kind of a variety here. We have our two snowflakes, two reindeer, and then our two trees. So that's kind of fun. I think this is something that they're going to be doing later as a subscription, but maybe now they're just kind of trying to roll it out and get everybody familiar with it. Okay. And then on to our Dasher fabric. So we've got one dessert roll here, and so that'll just kind of show you what some of the fabrics are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like it's 10 fabric strips in the dessert roll here. And then I'll just walk you through our whole collection. I feel like every year at Christmas I end up making a Christmas quilt with Sweetwater fabrics because I just love the collections that they come out with. And they always seem to have a fun Christmas one. Okay. Sorry, I have been dealing with a non-starch project this week, and there is lint all over my sewing room, and it's making me nuts. Okay, so we got a cute little text print. Looks like we've got some associations between the alphabet and the things that you might find at Christmas that start with those letters. S is for snowflake, ice is for ice skating. So kind of a nod to the younger versions. And then we got a cute reindeer. That's an interesting blue. You don't see that in that many Christmas collections. Another reindeer. And then this is just a list of all the different reindeer names, kind of in a woven pattern of alternating 90 degrees. That's a cute dot. Oh, I like that a lot too. I'm kind of envisioning like just a blue quilt with all these blue fabrics. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. That's really ditzy. I'm looking for like a lot of smaller prints for some of the things I've been working on lately. I keep ending up with things that have real large scale to them, and then you can't make tiny blocks with them. So I like that a lot. And then the same gray with the red dot, which kind of nods back at the Rudolph. I like the alphabet in the gray too. That's fun. Now that's interesting. This is one of those prints that when you're looking at it in person, it looks great in a quilt, but when I look at it like in big scale, it kind of gives me like, I don't know, it's not vertigo and it's not a headache, but it does something to my vision. And they always have some lovely plaids. That one's set on the diagonal, so it would look like it's bias already. Way to cheat on the binding. And we've got some more reindeer. Now these reindeers do not have the red nose like the other ones did. So, oh, those had red antlers. See? I can't even get my colors straight. These don't have red antlers either. They have brown antlers. And then those are just green and red. You're probably seeing too much of the print behind it through the fabric. And then there's a better example so you can see it a little bit more. You've got some names that are this way and some names that are this way, kind of in a basket woven across the fabric. And that's a white dot. If you see it on white, it would be more obvious. And then there's that same tiny print again. I like that. That is a little bit busier though with the two-tone. And then our dots again, but in green and red. It's almost like a scale or a mermaid scale. That's interesting. Really small. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot with the red backing, red background. It almost looks like my background or my backing fabric from my Christmas quilt last year that I still need to put on the long arm, by the way. You guys, I think I had 10 quilt tops queued up when I bought the long arm, and I've done probably 20 quilts since then on the long arm, but I feel like I still have 10 quilts queued up that need to get on there, that I have the backing and I have the batting and I have the top done, and I just need to do it. Okay, so these are fun. These have green antlers and a green, is it green antlers? I think it's green antlers. It's definitely a green nose. And I like that. That's really pretty. I don't know why that one stands out to me. I like the dark background, I think. I think that's why I'm kind of drawn to it. Okay, and our alphabet again. I don't know how that got turned around. So L is for light, M is for mittens, P is for pine, V is for vacation. And some more reindeer. And our names again. They're just killing me with these alphabets. So W is for Winter Wonderland. Q is for quilt. Of course it is. I like that one, but I still think I like the maroon or the red one the best. I don't know why. That one sings to me. All right, and our green print with that repeated pattern, and our dots again, and another pretty plaid. So yeah, that's the whole bundle, guys. So we have our dessert roll, and it's 5-inch strips. I can't remember how many are in a dessert roll. I feel like I should know. So for the pattern, we're going to need 8 prints from the dessert roll. And then for the borders on the pattern, we're going to use 8 prints, use fabric from the dessert roll and charm squares. Oh heck, why not? I want to know how many are in here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that one's hiding. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now it's settled. The dessert roll has 10 fabrics, so it's not going to have everything in the bundle. It's going to have just a couple of them, and then it's going to be that 5-inch strip, so you get a lot more fabric with it. guys, so that's everything that came in the box this month. Again, these come out quarterly, and I really love the Sweetwater fabrics. They always have a collection that I'm pretty impressed with, so I can't wait to get into these, and I hope you enjoy watching these unboxing videos. If you do, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. And don't forget about our private Facebook group. I'd love to see what you guys are working on, and I love getting to kind of post back and forth a little bit more than we get to do here on YouTube. So I hope you've enjoyed today, and until then, I will see you guys next time.